In the humble corners of the kingdom of I, where golden sunlight kissed the rooftops of a quiet village, there lived a boy with a heart far bigger than his circumstances. His name was Jack. Jack was not born into riches or royal comfort. He grew up in a small wooden home at the edge of the village, where every meal was earned through hard work and every dream was powered by hope. Though his clothes were worn and patched, Jack's spirit was bright, brave, and unbreakable. Not far from the village stood the grand royal castle, home to Princess Elira, the kind and gentle daughter of the king. Though their worlds were very different, fate had brought Jack and Elira together as children. They laughed in the castle gardens, chased butterflies in the summer breeze, and shared dreams beneath the painted evening skies. To Elira, Jack was more than a poor village boy. He was her dearest friend. But peace, as the kingdom would soon learn, can be as fragile as glass. One quiet afternoon, the skies above the kingdom of I began to darken. The wind howled, the clouds twisted, and the very air trembled with a power no one had felt before. Then it happened. From the heavens themselves, a massive glowing beanstalk tore through the clouds and crashed down toward the earth. And from it, the giants descended. They were enormous, towering, terrifying beyond imagination. 7 giants, each more fearsome than the last, marched toward the kingdom, their footsteps shaking the ground like thunder. The people screamed. The markets emptied. The king's soldiers rushed to defend the walls. Fear spread across the kingdom of I like wildfire. In the middle of the chaos stood Jack. His heart pounded, his hands trembled, but when he looked toward the castle and thought of Princess Elira, something inside him changed. This was his home. These were his people. And he would not run. With courage burning in his chest, Jack stepped forward and made a choice that would change his life forever. He chose to fight. Armed with nothing but determination and a borrowed blade, Jack joined the king's army as they charged toward the advancing giants. The battlefield erupted into chaos. Steel clashed, giants roared, dust and fire filled the air. One by one, the giants struck, but Jack was swift, brave, and relentless. Though he was small, his courage was mighty, and the soldiers began to rally behind him. In the heart of the battle, Jack looked up and saw the source of the invasion, the colossal beanstalk stretching high into the stormy heavens. He realized the truth. As long as the beanstalk stood, the giants would keep coming. With a deep breath and fearless resolve, Jack raced toward the towering stalk. The ground shook beneath him. The giants closed in, but Jack did not stop. With every ounce of strength he had, he raised his sword and struck. A brilliant flash of light exploded across the sky. The mighty beanstalk cracked, trembled, and came crashing down from the heavens. The giants fell. The battle was over. Silence slowly returned to the kingdom of I. The smoke cleared. The people emerged, and there, standing at the center of it all, was Jack, the poor village boy who had saved them. The king himself stepped forward, pride shining in his eyes. Before the entire kingdom, Jack was honored as a true hero. No longer just a dreamer from the edge of the village, Jack was appointed head of the king's army and the royal protector of Princess Elira. And as the sun set peacefully over the kingdom once more, Jack took his place beside his lifelong friend, not as a poor boy, but as a guardian. And so, in the kingdom of I, the story of Jack was told for generations to come. A story that reminded the world that true heroes are not measured by where they come from, but by the courage they choose when it matters most. Because sometimes, the smallest hero casts the biggest shadow.